Hi, I'm Brittany here with your art fill of the day. Alright, so this is my last pack of Pokemon cards that I haven't opened yet before I buy whatever new ones are out. So this is Sun and Moon, and I am hoping that I get the Shark Pokemon because I want to paint him for Shark Week. But we will see what's in this final pack that I have. Totally demolished it, ripping it open. Alright. I need the scissors. Okay. So far we got a Carnivine. He looks kind of fun. Oh, Bunnery. Actually, that will be fun to paint later because the foliage. Passimian and Chimchar, like a tongue, a Washrotom, Shaman, energy card, Prinplup. I think I painted Piplup in a previous video, and then we got a Trainer and Gabite. So, but isn't Gabite evolution of a type of shark? I don't know the Pokemon well anymore. Okay, let's look. So Gabite is a dragon ground, and he evolves from Gibble. I don't know. Is he actually a shark? Like, he looks shark-like. Now is the time to Google whether he's supposed to, because you're right. He looks like a shark. I found the answer. It says that he's a land shark Pokemon. Gibble once lived in the tropics and lives in caves, so he's a land shark. He is the land shark Pokemon. I guess we got our Shark Week card. I was hoping for the other one, Sharpedo, but Gabite also shows up under Shark. So, we're gonna paint him, I guess. So I start out every single one of these cards by covering up everything surrounding that original image. I just use like white craft paint or gesso, white gesso, to cover it up, and it takes about 2 layers of that, at least with this card, to get to enough coverage of all the words and color and stuff. And then I decided this time I'm gonna like roughly sketch out what I'm adding on to the illustration, just so I don't have to eyeball it when I go in with the paint, which is what I have done previously if you've seen my other videos, which you can also go check those out after this one. But yeah, so I decided to basically carry on that little river almost into a cave, basically, since he's supposed to be like cave-dwelling land shark. And I don't know if saltwater... Well, I guess saltwater does go into caves, because they have those caves that are kind of like off of cliffs, like underneath the cliffs that you can jump off of. They have caves sometimes. I've seen that on like Expedition Unknown with Josh Gates, when he goes into certain little caves and scuba dives. That's what I'm kind of thinking of here, where it's just like the salt water, just like waves crash into the cave and stuff. Since they're land sharks, it would still be maybe around the ocean. So now's the part where I'm trying to color match as best I can. I just laid down basic brown at first, but now I'm trying to mesh my paint with the colors that are in the original image. And here I kind of noticed the tan needs to be a little bit yellower at the top. So eventually I change that and add some yellow. It's a process, and you like have to learn over time how to like see those colors and mix those colors. So that's kind of the challenge here, is to match those colors. And then another kind of challenge is to like visualize what the continued illustration would be. That's also kind of the fun part, is to just create what surroundings this Pokemon is in. So I like usually a lot of the illustrations that have more in them, so I can like go off of that and like create this fun scene. So here's where I color match a little bit better up there, since it's like the sun is almost beaming through that area. So you had to add a little bit of yellow to get that effect. And adding that little sunbeam. Now I'm going to the water, and I kind of play around with the blues a little bit before I kind of decide on how I want the water to be. So I'm mixing a bunch of different blues, almost like to make the water like reflecting and refracting light a little bit. And I play around with making it a little bit darker in spots, and just adding almost a current into the flow of the water by using darker blues and lighter blues. And here I kind of define the rocks more, and then I get this idea to add stalagmites at the bottom, like they're, when you're looking at the card, like they're close up to where you're looking. Basically, you're like peering over these stalagmites, because stalactites are the ones on the ceiling, stalagmites are on the bottom. So that's the lesson for today, how the difference between stalagmites and stalactites in a cave. And then I go in with some darker shadowy blue to add some, like, make it look like you're in the cave, like a darker tone that the light kind of fades away as you get into this cave in the water. And then lastly, I decided to push the current in even more and add waves. Like I said, kind of like a cliff cave scenario where the waves are like crashing into it from the ocean. And that's where I end this card. I really hope you enjoyed this video and have a fun Shark Week. And please give this video a like and subscribe if you want more art and more Pokemon card painting. I do it every so often, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.